Welcome back. As we celebrate Black History Month, we are taking a look at how some major moments in the civil rights movement were led by heroes right here in Louisiana. NOLA Now reporter Sean Bailey takes us on a tour of the Louisiana Civil Rights Museum.
So many important stories of local civil rights heroes and their inspiring stories fill these halls. Today we are taking a tour of the Louisiana Civil Rights Museum, and I am joined by Ernest English. And you were behind bringing a lot of these incredible stories to life, right?
Yeah, it was truly an honor to learn so much of the state's history that I did not know going into this project, and working with the Museum Advisory Board along with team at state museums and other historians to make sure that we accurately told the most profound story possible.
And one of the coolest things about this museum is that it's separated into 3 themes to help tell that story, right?
Yeah, the themes are right to education, right to assemble, and right to vote. And in each one of the pathways, we start in the late 1800s with the legacy civil rights movement and various events that took place. And then we show, as you continue on the pathway, different events, individuals, heroes, and organizations even that helped spearhead the modern civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s.
During your research, what was one of the most exciting or inspiring stories that you learned about Louisiana's role in the civil rights movement?
It's truly general, and the general fact and truth that I learned about our state is the leadership role that it played in the national civil rights movement. You had the Baton Rouge bus boycott led by T.J. Jemison in Baton Rouge. That came before the Montgomery bus boycott. Martin Luther King actually used that as a blueprint in executing what those civil rights heroes did in Montgomery. You also have heroes like A.Z. Young, who led a 105-mile march from Bogalusa to Baton Rouge. In New Orleans, you had heroes like Avery Alexander, Don Hubbard. You had Leona Tate, who was one of the 3 who integrated McDonough 3. And in the museum, you're able to see archival videos, other videos narrated by Wendell Pierce and Lynn Whitfield that really give you a deep dive into the various events that took place.
One of the most exciting features here in this museum is something that you guys call the Dream Cube, right? Tell me a little bit about that, and what is that experience like for people who visit the museum?
That experience is so important from a historical storytelling standpoint. In the Dream Cube, we feature the 105-mile march from Bogalusa to Baton Rouge, and then the 4 little girls who desegregated the schools in New Orleans. And what you will experience in the Dream Cube are different perspectives of individuals who are present at those events. And I think that is just so important, that you're seeing history through different viewpoints in order to most accurately understand how it affected various groups of people.
And that is just a taste of all of those important stories that you will learn right here at the Louisiana Civil Rights Museum. And if you are interested in visiting, the museum opens Tuesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Louisiana Civil Rights Museum in the Convention Center. For NOLA Now, I'm Sean Bailey.